My brothers and sisters in Christ, today's gospel passage is one of great urgency and scope. It doesn't seem so. It doesn't seem dramatic in its passing, what Jesus says to these passerbys. But when we realize that he has set his eyes resolutely on his way to Jerusalem, Jesus is very intentionally and knowingly headed for his cross. He seems to be the only one, in fact, is the only one who knows what they're moving towards. The disciples with him may know that something like Palm Sunday is coming, the glorious entrance. They may be thinking the king is going to take his throne. Only Jesus knows where it's headed. He knows he's heading to his passion and his death. And so there's a great urgency about Jesus, even while those around are consumed by shallow and silly things. Even his disciples don't get it. They're consumed. We'll hear, how even along the way they're arguing who's the greatest. And in fact, like we so often, they don't get it. They're oblivious. They kind of know about the gravity and importance of things, and yet they don't live like it. They're obsessed with petty things. And so in this gospel passage we hear today, Jesus is confronting those who wish to kind of make friends, to associate themselves with Jesus along the way. And he's speaking the urgency and the gravity of the cross. If you would follow me, he says, the Son of Man, foxes have dens, birds have nests, the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. In the sense, I am a pilgrim, I am moving on this way. There is no rest and comfort to be had here. The cross demands my attention. Or those that would say, I want to follow you, but I have these other tasks. I have a divided heart. Of course, the things they speak of elsewhere, when Jesus says, don't spend the time to bury your parents. Well, of course, he's not literally speaking against about taking care of our beloved dead, but what he means is the excuses we have, the petty entanglements that keep our attention away from the centrality of the cross. The cross which looms over everything and in everything, and in fact should be where our gaze is directed at all times. The cross of Jesus Christ and the cross that I, if I claim to be his disciple, must take up daily. And so many things distract us. We call ourselves Christian, we call ourselves disciples, and yet we allow our attention to be pulled a million different directions by petty things. My brothers and sisters, this day, may we realign our eyes on his cross, on the cross that we are invited to carry, and may we live with intentionality and urgency today. May God bless you all.